And so it begins. The Sixers trade rumor mill is getting spicy. Guerschon Yabusele, according to NBA Central, is being thrown around in trade talks. The Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, and Denver Nuggets, and others, league sources told Hoops Hype, are interested in trading for Yabu by the February 6th deadline. Welcome on into NZ for 3, where I just want to come up here real quick and react to this breaking news. Seems that Yabu is drawing interest from a lot of contenders around the league, and does this make sense for the Sixers to let him go and try and get a return, on some assets here? Yabu was brought in. Nobody knew what to expect at all. Some were even saying that he was not able to translate his game into the NBA. But here he comes here to Philly and is one of the best players on the team, averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, really doing it all for a team that has been struggling the entire year. Yabu, without a doubt, has been one of the bright spots for this team, one of my favorite players to watch. And he is the missing piece the Sixers needed, if they were serious contenders, like if Joel Embiid and Paul George were healthy and everything was fine. Yabu would be the perfect player to put on this roster, the type of player Sixers fans have been clamoring for years. A aggressive stretch four who can space the floor and grab rebounds and jump over a credit card and do more things than just shoot or dribble the ball, do multiple things on the court. A versatile wing player. That is what Yabu has been for this Sixers team. And yeah, they've greatly disappointed this year, but Yabu has been one of the bright spots, and he did work really well with Embiid when he was on the floor and they were operating together. Yabu has been the ultimate glue guy for this Sixers team. I have loved watching him play this year, and I'm sure you have too. And does this make sense? Will Daryl Morey pull the trigger on a Guerschon Yabusele trade? If I were the Sixers GM, I would not. Personally, that's just me. I've won multiple championships in NBA 2K, my GM, so you better listen to everything I say because I know what I'm saying. I would not trade Yabu to any of these teams because, one, I hate all 3 of these teams with a burning passion, and I don't want to see Yabu win a championship with any of them. Not the Celtics, not the Knicks, not the Nuggets. None of them. I don't want any of those teams to give Yabu a jersey with their name on it and force him to play for them because the Sixers traded for whoever the Nuggets will be giving us. But that leads me into my second point. What the heck do these teams have to give the Sixers? All 3 of these teams are strapped financially, and there's going to have to be a lot of maneuvering these GMs have to do if they're going to give the Sixers a satisfactory offer. Maybe like draft compensation. Are they really going to go that far to attach a first-round draft pick or something? The Nuggets, they do have some interesting players like Peyton Watson, Christian Brown. Like I said, I'll probably do a separate video going over Yabu trade scenarios, but it's going to have to take a lot of stuff, in the CBA to get that deal done. And Daryl Morey is trying to win with this Sixers team. I think we could all agree on that. I don't believe the Sixers are going to be tanking this year. They won 4 straight. Joel Embiid news with his injury has gotten more optimistic, and he's probably going to come back this year, and they're going to try and sneak into the play-in tournament. We all know what's going to happen. All right, I don't think at least that the Sixers are going to go into full seller mode. They're going to try and win this year. Daryl Morey locked up Embiid, locked up Paul George. He's going in with this era of Sixers basketball, whether we like it or not. And I don't see any point whatsoever in giving away one of your most consistent, reliable rotation pieces in Yabu. Yabu has been so good for the Sixers, and it would suck to see him go, but I don't really see what else these teams can offer to get for Yabu unless it's like a first-round draft pick and they tack on, a salary dump. Hey, maybe we might be getting somewhere because, for an expiring deal like Yabu, I don't know. Like, if it's a first-round draft pick, you'd at least have to think about it. But I'm going to put Guerschon Yabusele off limits for the most part, unless it's a deal way too good to pass up, I don't want to see Yabu. Frankly, I don't want to see him in either a Knicks jersey or a Celtics jersey or a Nuggets jersey. He would fit way too well, especially with the Knicks. Imagine the Knicks as deep as they are. Then they have Deuce McBride and Yabu coming off the bench. They're trying to sell Mitchell Robinson, but if he's able to get healthy, like the Knicks would low-key be really scary. Like if they add a guy like Yabu, another grit guy who fits right into their system, the Knicks would be dangerous. But I don't see any way the Sixers can get a positive return on a Yabu trade unless these teams want to bite the bullet, add a first-round pick or add a pretty valuable young player or whatever that Daryl Morey believes the Sixers can help them win now. I mean, if you're the Sixers, you're looking at your roster. Who on this team would fill the void Yabu will leave you? Not Caleb Martin. He's not a natural power forward. He can definitely stretch the floor and give you good minutes, but he's not a power forward. We've seen that this year, and it's going to be an awkward fit. You can't put in a Dembona because he can't space the floor at all. There really isn't anybody on this team who can do the things Yabu can do when it comes to contributing to winning. And are you going to give him away to the Celtics or the Knicks, two conference rivals you absolutely despise, and the last thing you want to do is make them better in any way? Honestly, the most logical step, if you were going to decide to trade him, would give him away to the Nuggets. Because the Nuggets, at least they got some intriguing players, and they're an out-of-conference team. You don't got to worry about them unless you meet them in the finals if the Sixers go on some miraculous run to the NBA Finals, which probably won't happen, but a man can dream. Like, let's say the Sixers somehow make it there. You don't have to worry about the Denver Nuggets until, the finals. And the Nuggets can really use Yabu because they don't really have the deepest roster in the league either. So maybe they're willing to overcompensate and overpay. Do the Sixers have leverage in this situation? I think they do have a bit because each of these teams are looking to capitalize on their winning championship window right now. Like the Celtics, the Knicks, the Nuggets, all of them all want to go make a deep playoff run. The Nuggets and the Celtics want to go back to the finals. The Knicks want to at least make the conference finals. And Yabu could be the missing piece for them. So unless it is an offer that is way too good to pass up, I'm talking like 2 first-round picks, which won't happen. But if it comes to that, if push comes to shove, 2 first-round picks, I'll probably take it for Guerschon Yabusele. You just can't resist that. And then you could probably use that to acquire some other guys, maybe. But, yeah, I'm not going to be trading Guerschon Yabusele if I was the Sixers general manager. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. Would you try and shop Guerschon Yabusele? Let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one. Go Sixers. Peace.